I love being part of the history. Every time I walk through the halls and I see those pictures, I'm in awe.
Coming up on our 100th anniversary is significant. It's an achievement very few firms have achieved.
Mr. Wilentz, right from the beginning, had a principle of the firm, which was it's a privilege to service your client. If you don't give proper service to clients, the clients aren't going to come to you. Well, the law firm was started by David Wilentz in 1919 in Perth Amboy, New Jersey, above a haberdashery shop. He shortly thereafter added his brother-in-law, George Goldman, who was a real estate lawyer, to help with the real estate work. A couple of years later, Henry Spitzer, who was a prosecutor in Middlesex County, was brought into the firm, and that's how it became known as Wilentz, Goldman and Spitzer, as one of the most preeminent firms in the state. When you say, I'm with the Wilentz firm, people take notice. My name is John Hoffman. I'm chairman of the board of Wilentz, Goldman and Spitzer. I've been an attorney at this firm for 55 years. David Wilentz, he started his political career in the early 1900s when Middlesex County, where we're located, was a Republican county. Mr. Wilentz was a Democratic National Committeeman for years. He was one of the Democratic powers in the state of New Jersey. He has hobnobbed with President Kennedy, with Robert Kennedy, with Vice President Humphrey, and with Lyndon Johnson. And one of the things that amazed me when I was a younger lawyer here in the early 1960s was that he had a direct line to President Johnson. He was appointed Attorney General. While he was the Attorney General, he prosecuted the Lindbergh kidnapping case. The Lindbergh kidnapping case has been referred to as the trial of the century. He also prided the fact that he wanted to have an outstanding law firm. So he subsequently brought in his two sons, Robert Wilentz, who was the Chief Justice of New Jersey, Warren Wilentz, who was a county prosecutor and was also county counsel, and in 1966 ran for U.S. Senate. His motto then was, Wilentz makes sense. Mr. Wilentz was a kingmaker. He was the one who could appoint governors. He appointed judges. Not him himself, but he had the influence to influence the people who had the appointment power. The firm has always been involved in both the community and in government. It was active with the Bar Association. We've got two Bar Association presidents, attorney generals, head of the Federal Bar Association. Many members of the firm became Superior Court judges. 4 justices on the Supreme Court, including the Chief Justice, Robert Wilentz. I think there are very few firms in the state that have that kind of participation in government and in the high positions in government.
Our firm is known as the lawyer's lawyer because we represent many, many other lawyers and law firms in their legal matters, and we also represent some judges. One of the things about the firm that makes us unique or different from other firms is that we represent companies, publicly traded companies, small businesses, and individuals. So we have a personal services practice. We represent people who are injured on the job, or by a product, or by a drug. We represent people who have family disputes. We represent people who are charged with crimes. We probably have the largest healthcare practice in the state. We represent redevelopers in redeveloping and rehabilitating the inner cities. We also have a public finance group, cybersecurity. So we try to not only respond to the market changes, but to anticipate where that might go because it allows the firm to grow. And we've now expanded to 4 offices in 3 states, 2 in New Jersey, 1 in New York City, and 1 in Philadelphia. We've expanded our practice areas over the years as well. In addition to representing clients, we also have a commitment to pro bono work, probably the largest pro bono effort in the country, and that was to represent the victims of the 9/11 terrorist attack.
The diversity that we have and how we operate as a diverse firm not only helps us make those really great decisions for the future, but also helps us lawyer. Because as a lawyer, you really need to have an open mind. You have to understand what the opposing views are, the values of those opposing views, and the weaknesses of those opposing views. We women are a big part of this firm. So we put together this initiative, and it has been a great opportunity to learn about the women in the firm, their different perspectives on the law, and it's the ability also to mentor young women, helping them learn how to seek clients, balance priorities, and just generally bring the firm along. You know, technology really changes us greatly. It changes how clients view us, where they view us, how we present our services to clients, how clients contact us, how we contact them. But the 5 most prominent and powerful words on our website are, how can we help you?
It's my family in the office. I have a family at home, but it's a family here. Everybody worries about other people, everybody's concerned about people, and they all strive for excellence.
Our best is yet to come.